Welcome back to my channel. Ray to a Henry. That's where you're at. That's the name of my channel. Ray to a Henry. First and foremost, rest in peace, Pops. As always. I'm Unc. Full name is Unc L. Why am I called that? Because I'm somebody's uncle and I'm old as shit. Pardon my language. But yeah, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going over stats. We're going over hard numbers. There are too many people that like to, in the Black community especially, but in this world in general, it's gotten worse. I'm 50, almost 50. I've watched it get worse. We have a whole generation of individuals that feel like or believe that their feelings trump facts. They believe that what they feel is has more validity than the actual statistical demographic information. So what we're going to do today is we're going to review a video by a cat named the Medium Man, as in small, medium, large, Medium Man. I don't know where he got that number from because this cat ain't medium. I mean, he keeps on. He says I'm only 5'8 1/4. And he always puts that quarter on there. Man, when I tell you this dude is a Hulk, I was gonna say a baby Hulk, but no, he ain't. He's not. He's a Hulk. Go watch some of his. Go to his channel, Medium Man. I'm gonna post a link. Go to his channel and watch some of his workouts. I work out all the time. What he does is impressive and scary. He the type to smack a dude upside the head and walk away talking about puny human. You know what I mean? He looked like the dude that grabbed Loki up in the first Avengers and I mean, yeah, he's a little Hulk, man. He's a Hulk. With that said, he's also a highly intelligent Black man that presents uh, statistical information from various sources. If you watch any of his videos and go to the descriptions in any of his videos, he has the links to everything he's talking about. So you can doubt the numbers. You can doubt him if you want, but you can go straight to the source material and verify it yourself. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right.
People are so inclined to believe that Black men are deadbeat fathers that they even question the actual statistics. Why are people so opposed to Black men being good?
So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
I want to start from the hot topic in these spaces, Black fathers. So recently, as you guys know, I put out a video breaking down that Black men only 46% of Black men have children, whereas 54% do not have children. And also 61% of Black women have children, and 59% of Black women have multiple fathers of their children.
Damn.
Women who have children,
61%.
Men who have children, and they have, remember I said standard error, it's right there, 46%. So there's a 15% difference in regards to how many children Black women have and Black men have. The study found that a multiple father type of family structure was more common among minority women, with 59% of African American mothers, 35% of Hispanic mothers, and 22% of white mothers reporting children with more than one father.
That don't make no sense. Okay. What he just said was, now it's not that 59% of all Black women have multiple baby daddies, because not all Black women have children. The 61% of Black women that do have children, 59% of that number has multiple baby daddies, right? 59%. So let's just give you an example. If 10 million Black women have children, right? If 10 million Black women have children, right? And let's say of that 10 million, let's just throw a number out there. So let's say all of them have more than one kid. Let's say all 10 million of them, even though there's black women, plenty of, I'm a black man, I got one kid. There's plenty of black women with one child, right? They learn like me, they have one, and it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do this again, right? Let's just throw a hypothetical out there and say, let's say all 10 million of those women have more than one kid, right? They got two or more kids. This stat says of all those 10 million women that have children, 5.9 million of those women have multiple baby fathers. Do you understand? 60% of all black women that have children have more than one child have different fathers. And what's really sad about that number is the next closest group, there's a 24% disparity between the next closest group, meaning Hispanic women, the next closest group, they only 35% of those chicks. Only 35%, a minority of those chicks have multiple baby daddies when they have more than one kid, which means upwards of 65% or more, 65% roughly, are having kids with the same, all their kids have the same daddy, 65% of them. Meanwhile, only 41% of black women with multiple children can say that their children have the same father. That's Jesus, that's so sad. Let's continue.
So 59% of black women have children by more than one man. This is backed by statistics.
This makes me
sad.
sad.
Not coming from me now, because I know it was very tough for people to digest that a black man could be very educated and he could break down these numbers by himself, which I did. However, when you have the CDC backing this up, there's no refuting that. But what I've noticed is that people are so inclined to believe that black men are deadbeat fathers that they even question the actual statistics. And I've been on a witch hunt to find people who are trying to dispel the narrative that black men aren't deadbeat fathers. And that's crazy to me. It's funny that in our community, in the black community, that we won't even question if the narrative that black men are deadbeat fathers. But as soon as something comes up in regards to saying, well, no, let's hold off on that, black men are actually great fathers. And
so in other words, even though black women experience a similar racism that black men do, our racism is worse, because if you look at the numbers, they don't kill y'all as much as they kill us. Although that might be changing, because there's been an uptick in black women committing crime over the past 5 years. So y'all might be the next target. The same way they got us with the 94 crime bill and took me and my homies and my uncles and my cousins and my peers off the streets, they're about to do the same thing with you. And truth be told, with the private prison system in this country, they want female prisoners because y'all are more docile and easier to control. And with the women are better at manual labor that's particular because of the size of your hands. Women are better with their hands, believe it or not. In general, there are always going to be outliers. There's some men that are better painters, better surgeons, better whatever. But women are great with doing, because their hands are smaller than ours, they're great at doing very precise work. So you think they don't want you in prison getting that free slave labor off y'all? Keep it up, ladies. They're going to lock y'all down like they did us in the 90s and the 2000s. I promise you they are. They're coming for you. You better wake up. Let's continue.
Most black men don't even have children. People will argue you down. They will get pissed off. They will call you misogynistic for bringing the facts and statistics about black men. And the funny thing is, my thought process was that our women would digest the information and be like, you know what? Maybe black men aren't as bad as we thought they were. But the opposite happened. They questioned it. Well, this is false, or, you're misogynistic for even bringing this up or whatever, right? And I'm going to show y'all some proof in regards to what I'm talking about. So this was a post that was on Twitter from the Faithful Black Male Association, Black Men Association. This foundation actually came out back, I want to say maybe in 2013 or 2014. I actually supported these young men, and they had these cards that said Faithful Black Man membership card, just to support them. So they put on their Twitter page, and then also the quintessential gentleman actually shared it on their Instagram page. They said black men and black men only. This is a non-judgmental call to action. What opinions would you have that would have people like this? So basically, people will be mad at you for your differing opinions. And so this young man, he said, as a black man, you owe it to the world to not create any more fatherless children. You owe the women that, you owe the kids that, and you owe the rest of the community that, right? So basically what he was trying to say is he is going with the narrative.
But in this community, the women have more kids than the men. They have more kids than us. So how could we be responsible for the out of wedlock birth rate when the women have more kids than us? Women control access to sex. Women decide who's born. That's real talk. If a woman doesn't want a baby to be born, that baby is not going to be born. Do you understand? Y'all have complete control on who comes into this world. Period. Regardless of what you say, from birth control to Plan B to the deletions, y'all have complete control of who gets born and who doesn't. Yet y'all still have 15% more kids than us. How, as a group, are black men responsible when we don't even have as many kids as y'all? We don't. Y'all are sharing baby daddies. Y'all are having interracial babies. How is it our fault? We only 46% of us have kids. 61% of y'all have kids. Come on now. And I know this is a hard thing to accept, but think about it logically. Let's continue.
That black men are deadbeat fathers. We understand where this is going because he's assuming that we're all just up and leaving the black community. We're leaving our kids, even though the CDC has debunked this in 2018. And also with the updated statistics saying that the majority of black men do not have children.
Pay attention.
Then that tells you that black men are doing the right thing in regards to
Google
fatherhood.
that one right there.
So since this was a non-judgmental conversation,
every number he talks
I decided
is in that
to put
report.
my 2 cents
January
in. I don't even have Twitter.
January
I had to
2023.
create one because I saw it on there. And so I created a mediumman Twitter page and I posted what I posted on Instagram, which I'm going to show you guys here. So this is what I posted under
when he brings the facts
picture. And I'm going to go ahead and read it to you all. I'm responding to the meme. You know, what opinion would have people at your throat like this? So I said, the outdated and false narrative that black men are deadbeat fathers. In 2018, the CDC proved that black men are the most involved fathers. And as recent as January 2023, the CDC statistically proved that only 46% of black men have fathered children. Black men are doing just fine in regards to the fatherhood conversation. So now the black community's focus should be on eliminating baby mama culture. If anyone would like to fact check, please visit my page. And the video titled "The CDC Just Proved That Black Women Have Far More Children Than Black Men. It's Not Even Close" has every reference in the description. Lastly, if painting black men in a good light upsets you, before you respond in a negative way, ask yourself why that upsets you, and are you really for our people knowing the truth? The deadbeat black father conversation ends here, and black men should be proud to know that only 46% of us have fathered children, which means the majority of black men don't have children, 54%. I'm proud of you, black men. So that's what I posted on that page. It's just basically what the...
Now, all he did was lay out the stats. And the stats that he laid out, he has given you the link so you can check these numbers. You can check these numbers. He gave the video. I promise you, if you go to the video, that's why I like this guy. That's why I'm reviewing him. Everything he's saying, you can go straight to his page, go into the description, and there'll be a blue link. You click the link, it'll take you straight to the paperwork and the stats and the figures and the demographic studies that he's talking about. Let's continue.
Statistics are saying, and what I've been telling you guys over the past, 3 weeks now? So it's a fairly harmless discussion, just telling the truth. And this is what happened. And this is not the only one that had a problem with it. This young woman said, again, this is ridiculous. Thinly veiled misogynoir hatred of black women. Sisters are still the last holdout to dating, marrying, reproducing outside the race. So that's a lie. What I hate the most of all is that you took a productive, positive conversation had by some amazing black men and use it to propagate the goals of white supremacy, which is to divide us. Is that how y'all took my post? Did I say anything that was supposed to divide black people? And I'm learning a lot about social media. I don't know where she got misogynistic.
Do you see what this? Did you see the response this lady left? You see that? Did you see that? Everything he said, he presented in the first part of this video with links and backup information. And then when he made his comment, he gave a link to a video that would have took them to the same spot. But given demographic statistical analyses based on hard numbers is misogynoir. If you don't know what that means, that's a hatred of black women, which is real. That's real. But how is stating statistical accurate information hatred? Let's continue.
I don't know how she got white supremacy in that. I don't understand it at all. So I responded by saying, the fact that you think me dispelling a false narrative about black men is misogynistic is very telling. What's more positive than seeing that your male counterparts are doing well in regards to fatherhood? This is eye-opening. And I'm learning, like, wow, why are people so opposed to black men being good? I know that sounds crazy, right? But it's funny that our women in particular are mad at the fact that there's new studies that's saying that black men aren't deadbeat fathers. And we are the ones that take care of our children the most, whether we're in the house or not, and that the majority of us don't have children. So I don't understand what the issue is. So, and this is the post that I posted after that. I said, this is not directed towards anyone in particular, but I find it funny that it was so easy for the black community to believe that black men were deadbeat fathers and never questioned that narrative, where that narrative came from. But when I present the statistics saying otherwise and black women need to be held accountable, no one believes what's actually true. You all don't think that's a problem. And that's why black men need to be selfish. Because of that reason right there. Because no matter what we try to do to protect our image, it's always met with hate and vitriol. Even though I'm providing proof that your men are doing well, that's a problem. So that's why I honestly don't have any faith in the black community. I have faith in us as individuals and us being progressive on our own end. However, coming together as a community, I don't think that'll never happen. Because for one, our community cannot accept the fact that black men ain't crap dudes. And they also want to make sure that they believe that black men are trash, even though the statistics prove that we're doing very well. And I'm going to go a little further in regards to dispelling some information that's always been out there. But it's just crazy to me that this happened.
Message. He ain't lying.
And with that, we've come to the end of the video. That's what I like about this guy. Sometimes I get a little confused watching him because he throws a lot of numbers at you, and sometimes I have to watch his videos a couple times. And there's another guy, SWP, Sergeant Willie Pete. He goes over this guy's videos and he breaks it down in a way that helps me digest the figures, the facts and figures a little better also. So with that said, go over to the Mediumman's channel and check out some of his material. Give him a sub because he is definitely on point and he is providing facts and figures that are irrefutable. It is what it is. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming through. Please, if you would, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Till next time.